Hey, what's going on, Set Apart Gardens family? This Dre over here at Set Apart Gardens. Today, I'm gonna show you guys our process of putting meat in our freezer, in our refrigerator. So today we're gonna go and buy 2 turkeys from one of my good friends. He farms, and so we're gonna break those turkeys down. We're gonna butcher them and do all that good stuff, and then we're gonna break it down and put the meat in our freezer for my family. So this is a way that you can get organic, healthy food and meat for your family. So come on with me, let's go. Come in, Raheem.
Yeah, I think they're taking a picture. So,
Alright man, so y'all can see all these beautiful turkeys. The one we're trying to get is over here. Right here. So we're gonna try to catch this big huge one right here. Y'all see how hard it is? Yep. Oh, there we go. Go put them up. It was fun, as you can see.
That's a big one right there.
Is your ram aggressive at all?
he hasn't been so far this year. But when you start to separate him from them, oh, then he's aggressive.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He'll jump up in the air and try to hit you and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. He's huge too. Y'all look how friendly her sheep is. Like my sheep ain't that friendly. They come right up to her. Alright y'all, so we got this guy right here. Unfortunately it's gonna be D-Day for him. We're gonna get him broken down and everything, but first I'm gonna put a couple of his cousins on the grill. I got some chicken, so we're gonna put a couple of his cousins on the grill. So let me start my little torch, get this charcoal hot. You know, just throw something on the grill and get something on our stomach before we eat. And this was only like maybe $10 from Harbor Freight. You ain't gotta use no chimney or nothing. And if you're butchering animals, and let's say you don't want to skin them, but you want to keep the skin on, you can also use this. I think y'all saw me do it in my other goat video. When I butchered the goat for the African family, they wanted to keep the skin on. So I used this to burn the skin off, and you just scrape it. It take more work if you ask me, but you know, to each his own. Alright, so once I get all this hot and everything, once I get that chicken out, I'll see y'all later. And then for the meantime, I'm working on getting this cold hot. Alright y'all, now that we got our grill hot, as you can see our chicken right here, you know, a little Tony seasoned, Tony saturated, a little adobo, you know what they say. If you ain't seasoning, if you ain't sneezing, you ain't seasoning. So let's throw it on the grill, y'all. This is cousins right here. These is little cousins. They from the same family, you know what I mean? But he probably be on here next week. But yeah, we got our grill hot. You know, just a little snack while we do what we do, so we can be energized. Shout out to my brother Raheem behind the camera. There we go. Let that do its thing. So the next step, I'm gonna get my my water boiling for them, because we don't have a big enough what they call it, pot or whatever. So we just gonna boil 2 different pots and we gonna pour it over them and scald them like that, because we ain't gonna be able to immerse him because he's so big. We're not gonna be able to put him in a killing cone because he's too big for that as well. So we're gonna have to decapitate. That's the proper word. So we're gonna have to decapitate, and that's what we're gonna do. If you don't want to see that, fast forward it. If you do, by all means, you can stay. Woo, look at them. You know, something slight. Get your grilling game up.
You already know how people be. It be too hot. Use the air fryer.
Exactly. I like getting out here on the grill, man. But let's go get our water boiling so we can get him, you know, put him out of his misery, if you will. You know what I mean? You don't want him to suffer. You know what I always say, a sharp knife is a humane knife, but being the fact that we don't have a, you know, killing cone big enough for him, like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and decapitate. It's quick and it's pretty much painless to him, so he's gonna pretty much, you know, he's gonna transition easily. You know, I'm making sure I use the right words. So yeah, let's go get our stuff, go get our water boiling and everything. And of course we got our handy dandy plucker that we're gonna use, which he's kind of big for it, but it's still, it's still a plucking pretty much. But we'll probably have to hand pluck off a few of his feathers and everything like that. So let's go ahead and do that, and then I'll see y'all back when it's time to get the water boiling.
Set apart garden style.
That's it. Whew. It's hot, ain't it?
Yeah.
My bad.
It's good though.
It's good?
Yeah.
For sure. Now, your turn. Remember, a sharp knife is a humane knife. All right, y'all, so I got my little handy dandy pot right here. So I'm gonna just pour it, you know, in the areas, of course, they need to be plucked, because we can't really dunk them in here. All right, let's see if you pluck, y'all. You're a heavy bird. Got our handy dandy yard bird plucker. If you want one, you can look in the link in the description. How bad if that got on y'all like that? Look at these spurs right here. Feel that, Raheem.
Hey.
Yeah, imagine if he get them in you.
Why?
Yeah. Imagine if he get them in you, boy. Alright, so let me pluck the rest. Sometimes it take a little bit of manual plucking too. One thing I will say about turkey feathers, they easier than chickens because they bigger. Alright y'all, so after a long painstaking process, we got them plucked for the most part. I'm not gonna worry about the extra little feathers because we're gonna ground them up anyways. This is mainly just for ground turkey. We're gonna keep the turkey wings, but outside of that, he's gonna be ground turkey. So I'm gonna cut these feet off and give my dogs a little treat. And so, one thing I will show y'all, when you're trying to get the feet off, you go right in between this little knuckle right here. And then you kind of lift it up, and then you cut right through. Right, hold on, there we go. Cut right through, and then it should be easy right from there. Sharp knife. There we go. And I'm gonna get these to my dogs. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way, let's eviscerate. But first, I'm gonna cut the rest of this little excess neck off. This will be a dog treat for later. And all this right here is turkey neck. You can keep that for yourself, or you can give it to your dogs, however you want to do it. So what I'm gonna do to eviscerate, I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna make a little slit right here. Get a little opening, and then just gonna pull that open. Open them up like that. And you just dig your hand in there. Gizzard, heart. Now you got all your intestines and all that type of stuff. You got your kidney, liver. Then what I'm gonna do also, I don't feel a crawl in here, but let me see if I can try to find it. He got a lot of fat. Yeah, I can't find this crawl. Maybe he ain't been eating that much. I can't find the crow. So what I'll do is cut around this rectum. He got a lot of fat, y'all. That way you got all that stuff right there. Put that all to the side. And let me reach in there again. I might get the crawl later, but I'm just trying to pull out what I can pull out. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break them down. I'm gonna go in between these little crevices, get his legs. Boom, break them down like that. Boom. All that dark meat right there. Same thing on this side. And when you're trying to break it off, you just, so when you're cutting in between, you just push it to the opposite direction, and that'll pop that joint out of place. And then you just go right between that joint. And now I'm gonna cut the wings off. Just lift up, go under, and then just boom, turkey wings right there. Boom. Turkey wings right there. Man, this turkey right here, he got a lot of fat.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen one like this before. I'm gonna try to pull that skin back from the fat. Might not be able to do it. Anyways, let's take the breast off. Wait, hold on, I might be able. Okay, here we go. Just like skinning a goat or a sheep, Just pull that skin up and boom. Yep, there we go. And I'm gonna feed all this to my dog. I don't want all this skin. Especially to Luna, because I don't think I told y'all, but Luna got pregnant. It wasn't my intent, but you know, it happened. And you know, she's pregnant right now, so she's due within the next 2 weeks. Probably when y'all seeing this, it'll be the next week or whatever, but yeah, I just feed this to her. This will help her out. We just been mainly eating grass and seeds. I don't know what kind of seeds these is, but this is what they've been eating. Again, all this can go to your dog. So matter of fact, let me cut the rest of this off and I'm gonna rinse him off. Let me rinse him off and I'll show y'all what he look like afterwards. And then we'll go ahead and break the meat down, put it in our handy dandy Ninja, and that's how we're gonna ground the meat up. You don't gotta have a meat grinder, although I do have a meat grinder, I just don't feel like cleaning it out and all that type of stuff. But we just put it in the Ninja, and then we'll just this is the food processing Ninja right here. So this right here is really good if you want to process food, if you want to make hummus, if you want to make any kind of ground meat, you just put it in here and it'll grind it up for you. So that's what we're gonna do next. So let me get this over to the dogs. Let me rinse this carcass off, and then I'll be back with you. All right, y'all. So now that I got that rinsed off, this right here gonna be for the dogs. All this gonna be for me, or my family rather. So now with the breast, I'm just cutting on both sides of the breastbone. Right. To get those breasts off. And I'm gonna tell you something. This beats that store-bought ground turkey. It beats it, I'm telling you. You can even use this to make your own turkey bacon out of it. But this beats that you know, buying it from the store and all that type of stuff, because you don't know what's in it. You don't know how many turkeys that have been used to make that one tube of ground turkey that you eat. You know what I mean? So at least this I know where it's come from. This is one breast right here. See how big that breast is compared to a chicken breast? Mm-hmm. Huge. Now I'm trying to hurry up. I'm trying to beat the sun because the sun done went down already. So I'm trying to make sure, get those little pieces out the way. I'm trying to make sure I can get this done before dark. Because it ain't gonna take nothing to put it in the food processor. You just want to go down with your knife. You just kind of want to follow the seam, really. That's the second one right there. Boom. So that right there. We got a little bit right here. Let me get this little piece off. I ain't trying to let nothing go to waste. I bought this turkey for $50. You know what I mean? So, you know, of course with the carcass, but I don't got meat off of, I'm gonna give it to my dogs. But other than that, I'm gonna put this in the food processor. Let me plug this up. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the breast in first, store it in our handy dandy Ziploc bags. Pull these out. This is where we're gonna store that. And then with the wings, I'm gonna just leave these holes. So matter of fact, I'll just show y'all with the wings in the neck, because the main thing, we getting the meat from the thighs and the legs and the breast. So you got ground dark meat and you got ground white meat. So let me, you know, we could cook these turkey wings up on the, you know, on a Shabbat or, you know, whatever, on a good occasion. Put these turkey wings up. That way I can get these off to the side, and then with the turkey neck, I can smoke it and put it in whatever, you know, if I'm making beans or whatever. You know, you got that smoked turkey meat, that smoked turkey neck. So I'm gonna put it in there. Boom. And let's just say you only do 1 turkey a month. Again, that's still healthy because that month, for that whole month, your family is eating ground turkey that you know where it came from. You butchered it, it's fresh, it's organic, it's from the land. It don't have no type of chemicals in it. This bird don't have no type of chemicals in it. You saw what was in the craw. You saw me catch it, you saw me butcher it, you saw me do everything. It don't have none of that, no GMOs, no chemicals, none of that, right? So that's something that you can see. And my dogs is eating secondhand from that, so they eating good food as well. You know what I mean? Where all that feed have GMOs and all type of chemicals in it, preservatives and additives, all that type of stuff. This don't have that. So let me get this plugged up. Let me get my cutting board out here so I can break these legs down, so that way I can put the meat in here, and then I'm gonna process it, and then we're gonna package it up, and that'll be it. All right, y'all. So I took the skin off of this one, so I'm gonna take the skin off of this one real quick. But in the meantime, let's cut this up and get this processed. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just show y'all how I process it. So I just cut it up in chunks like this. It don't gotta be no specific size or nothing like that. So you just wanna make sure you have it in chunks. That way it can go into your food processor. You just put it in there. And do the same thing for this. And I mean, be honest with you, I mean, I feel like you paying less than what you would pay in the store for the amount of ground turkey, because you got to think, if you eat the organ meats, you got the organ meats, then you got the legs, you got the neck, you got the wing, and you got ground meat out of all of that. And I only paid $50 for this bird. You see what I'm saying? So just think about it in terms of like how much would equate if you were to buy it out of the store. And I feel like I'm doing better than the store, if you will. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna give you another hack. Let's say you don't want to do all this. You don't know how to butcher your own meat. Go to the store, right? They have whole turkeys in the store. Buy a whole turkey. Break it down the same way. You can get your ground meat the same way. You see what I'm saying? And it comes with the organ meats, with the giblets. You could do that as well. Go to Aldi. Go to Sam's. I don't think Sam's sell whole turkeys, but go to Walmart. You see what I'm saying? And you can do the same thing. It's just that you don't know what farm it came off of, but you still know that all your meat is coming from the same turkey. That's the whole point. So let me go ahead and blend this up. I'm gonna put it in there. You see? Now you got ground turkey. And then what you do, you could just mold it, right, like that.
Bam.
And then, boom. Fold it over. Now I'm doing this in a rush, but I mean, you can take your time with it, of course. But I'm just doing it because it's getting dark out. Boom, there you go, ground turkey. All right, y'all. So on second thought, I'm gonna leave these whole, these turkey legs whole. I'm gonna put them with the turkey wings, and I'm gonna just grind up this dark meat, and then that way I have about four bags of ground turkey, and then I have the turkey legs, turkey wings, and the turkey necks. So let me go ahead and grind this up, and then I'll package it up. All right, y'all, I am all done. I had to come back into the house, you know, because it was getting too dark outside, and my brother like, he had to go to work. But anyways, this is all my dog food. So this is all the organs, the carcass, the hard intestines, all that stuff. All this stuff is good for your dogs. They can eat it all. Dogs can have bones. dogs can have bones, dogs can have carcasses, they can have, you know, the organ meats and everything. Is actually very healthy for them. So this is all my dog food. So I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 bags of dog food, and I can feed, so 1 bag alone can just be 1 meal for them. I wouldn't even have to put kibble with it. But if I put kibble with it, I can slice that bag in half. So that's really 18 bags of dog food. You know what I mean? But anywho, this is what we have for ourselves. So we have 2 turkey legs, 2 turkey wings. That's 1 meal. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have, oh, I'm sorry. This is a turkey neck. So this is for smoking. I can smoke it, or I can make turkey necks. You know what I mean? I love turkey necks, but that wouldn't really be enough. So what I'm gonna do with this is smoke it. So that's 1 smoked turkey neck. This is a meal. This is 1 smoked turkey neck to put in greens, or if you want to put it in beans or whatever. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 bags of ground turkey. So I broke it down into smaller bags for the ground meat. And this is the thing. This is only what I have. I gave my brother Rakeem a whole other bag of ground turkey for himself. So his could have made 3 of these. So if you want to be real, I probably had 8 or 9 bags of ground turkey. But of course I had to bless my brother Rakeem. Shout out to my brother Rakeem for helping me with everything, helping me film, helping me with the turkey and everything like that. So anywho, this is just what I have for myself and my family. And this will last us, I mean, just depending on, you know what I mean? Depending on how we do it, I can make it stretch for 2 weeks to a month. You know what I mean? Because I'm not eating ground turkey every day. I'm not eating turkey every day, whether it's the wings or the ground turkey or the turkey legs or whatever the case may be. But it's still lasting. Usually I do 2 at a time. I do 2 turkeys at a time. But today I could only get 1 because the guy who I usually buy from, where you see we went to his farm and everything, my friend Muhammad, he can only spare 1 at the time. So I got 1. And so this is what you get from 1 turkey. And this is not even all of it, because like I said, I gave some meat away. So this is what you get. You get food for your animals, and you get food for yourself. And so, you know, that's what we got going on, y'all. So, you know, I was able to provide food for my family today. I was able to help a friend out, bless a brother. I was also able to help my dogs out, because like I said, my dog Luna is pregnant and she needs those extra nutrients and everything like that. So I was able to get her, you know, squared away as well. So I mean, it's a pretty blessed day. So like I always like to say, man, if you get somebody the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. And we need to take our power back. So with that being said, let's go out here, do what we got to do. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, leave them in the comment section and we can talk about it. We can chop it up. But anywho, I'm gonna let y'all go on and get back to whatever y'all was doing. I appreciate you. Hit that like and share, and like and subscribe. And like I said, we're gonna get back to it. Peace.
Bombs over Baghdad really ain't that bad. Little wiretap, yes, yes. Little dodge in the IRS. Little haven from the tax man.